Hey, we're live. Let me listen in real quick. Check out those audio levels. Hey, we're live. Listen in real quick. Check out those audio levels. Yeah, sounds good.
Oh man, I do not get how people play pad, man.
Why is that?
I don't know. I try to do it myself, and I'm like, this is so difficult.
I've recently been having a few problems with
Why
pads.
is
Getting an
mouse
echo
fault, mouse
just
fault.
me. You sure you don't have the stream up somewhere?
Yeah, mouse fault.
Yeah, I'm listening in now as well, just to see if there's any echo.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it seems fine. Oh, that's interesting. All right. All right, well,
That's what we usually do at this time, anyways.
yeah, we just talked to ourselves. So I guess we're just gonna look through a few BrolyLegs replays. What do we got?
I'm pretty pumped because these guys are both playing characters that are not seen too often in any kind of high-level competitive capacity, but also characters that got new moves this season, like really important.
Oh yeah, you're right. Both these guys got completely brand new moves, which I haven't even begun to look at.
Yeah. So obviously Chun got that new move off of her V skill juggle, which is incentivizes people to try and combo into that instead of her normal spinning bird kick combos. And the frame advantage on it because it has like great juggle points left over, so you can keep juggling them afterwards, especially if you're in V trigger 1. It's just like I think you can be like up to plus 26 off of the end of a combo, so like a dash up meaty is just phenomenal. And then of course Fang got that crazy little fly mechanic, which I've seen some really sick mix-ups.
Some weird I've seen some like weird interactions. Like I saw like a clip of like dodging Abigail's critical art with it, but I haven't seen any actual setups with it. So I mean, maybe we'll see if FGC Jesus has any.
I hope he does, because I've seen some really sick setups with it as well, where they I think it's EX Ryubenda, so they somehow get you juggled in the air, and then they fly over you and they reset you in the air, and then it's which side of you are they landing on, since heavy kick can land cross up or same side, or are they going to empty jump you, and then which side are they landing on, which just increases the capabilities of Fang's mix-up game, because that's really his strongest suit, other than some corner control, because he's unbelievably hard to get out of the corner from if he doesn't make a mistake. Is that mix-up game with his super ambiguous dash dancing,
What up, Steve? How's it going? Yeah, BrolyLegs was Grandmaster. He's
Got that a little while ago, actually.
Real strong. BrolyLegs is the two of our competitors that has won a previous versus 10 exhibition versus, I believe it was Mike Strunk. Mike Too Strong.
It was like 10-5, 10-6, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
It was a good side.
And so, I mean, like, Mike Strunk is a strong player, but I feel like that matchup is skewed in Chun's favor. I could be wrong, but I'm
No,
just
very much.
say that, yeah.
I don't know what time it hasn't been.
Yeah, and so I know much less about the Fang Chun matchup, and I feel like not many people do. So we'll definitely see if it was just if it was matchup advantage, or if it's just the fact that BrolyLegs is an amazing player that allowed him to take
Broly
that set.
is an amazing player. There's no doubt.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no
absolutely.
doubt. And FGCGs is obviously a really strong player as well. I would say, if I'm just kind of purely from the outside, looking at the performance and the numbers, FGC Jesus is a very strong player, but he's not quite
Can I quickly say that these replays that we're looking at in ranked, these are December, so I think these are not yet with the season 4 changes. When do those kick in? Yeah, so I think I'm not sure if season 4 started in January or December or what. But maybe for the next, we could look at like casuals and see if there's any more recent replays.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, Kage's out, so this is season 4.
I guess so.
There's your answer, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, just kind of off the cuff, assessing the two. FGC Jesus is obviously a really strong player. He's good. He knows what he's doing, but isn't quite at tournament standard level yet. He just went to Kit this weekend, and I'm not sure where he landed. He didn't make top 8. I think I know that much. And it's kind of like the normal growth, that you see in people is that they get strong in their locals, then they start to place regionally, and then they start to break into deeper in the tournament in the more national and international stage before they finally start getting those placements. And he's not quite hitting those placements in the regional level yet, and so not exactly sure why that is. If it's just the amount of travel he gets to do, experience, yada yada yada.
I'm sure if you asked him, he'd say it's the character, but
yeah, the character's obviously definitely a part of it. It's definitely a part. But I mean, Broly's been making waves on the national stage since at least Street Fighter 4, like vanilla. He's made people know his name, not just for the obvious reason that he plays with his face, but because he freaking beats people with his face.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
that'll be interesting. I like to see him in a long set here.
Yeah, so nothing really out of the ordinary here coming out of BrolyLegs. Using the standard V-Trigger 1. I'm not seeing any of that, the usage of the new move. But then again, this is December, so I mean, there could be substantial changes to his game plan since then.
Bad stage. Jesus says he's got bad stage nerves. Yeah, that'll do it to you. That'll do it to you.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Kage just hurts my heart so much.
Hurts your heart? Because
I was Evil Ryu main from about 2 months into when I first started playing Street Fighter.
And he's nothing like Evil Ryu.
He's Evil Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like the biggest, which I feel like a lot of these people who got their character back, like the old Cody mains and stuff, probably feel like it's like the biggest tease ever, where it's like here's kind of your character, but not really.
Yeah, the only thing he needs is to be able to sign his autograph on a piece of paper and throw it at you. That's the only thing that he needs to be the complete Evil Dan conversion.
Just about, yeah. He has no fireball. His crouching medium kick isn't nearly the
his red
the range.
His red fireball is actually pretty decent. It's
not bad, but it's too risky and neutral to really zone, or to even utilize the way you want a fireball. He needs a little bit of space there to make that red fireball not get just blown up.
The normals are also not there. He does not have Akuma normals, and I don't really see what this guy has that's supposed to be super duper scary, especially when compared to the other Shotos. Compared to Akuma specifically.
At least Akuma, yeah. He can hit you pretty hard. I mean, I'll give him that. But all the fun stuff that people have been tweeting like crazy, all his mix-ups are super fake, and it won't take long for them to stop working. And so he doesn't have any real viable mix-ups that you can depend on. And so he just plays that super linear format.
You want to start looking at some Jesus replays and take a look at his recent sets?
Oh, 651. I was like, what are we waiting on? We got a little bit.
Are we waiting on something?
Well, no, but it's not 7.
Yeah.
We must start on time, or else.
We're just going through some replays, guys, analyzing both of our contestants, our players' replays, seeing the playstyles.
Exhibitionists.
Exhibitionists. There we go.
Are they not exhibiting? I believe
they are in fact exhibiting themselves to us. Yeah, they are. They are exhibitionists.
I really hope Jesus has some sweet mix-ups with that new move.
We'll see.
I'd love to see some of that. I get hyped for it. To go on what Jesus was saying, though, a few things are as frustrating as to get on stage and to just your hands to not to not really move and to feel shaky, and your brain just stops working and you're like, I am so much better and I can beat this guy, but my brain just won't let me, and it's making me very mad. It's so frustrating.
Oh man, this matchup, I'm getting PTSD of playing Fang versus Karen before.
Crouching medium kick anti-air. God. Anti-airs are so goofy in this game.
Coward crouch. Oh, there's the fly. Didn't
Yeah.
really do it for any reason in particular. They're just sort of using it, throwing it
Fly
out.
behind a fireball. Why
Close
not?
to the distance. Those Karen fireballs. Oh no, yeah, fly behind one, yeah.
Yeah, just fly behind a fireball. Why not, dude? There it goes. That thing's so sick.
Whoa, oh, okay. So that was really interesting just there because he just flew directly through the hitboxes on that Karen standing heavy punch, which leads me to believe that that fly has a really weird, if existent at all, hurtbox.
I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't really played against the Fang to use it, nor have I labbed against it. I'm not
Like I
sure
said,
what
I
the
did
answer
see
is.
it completely dodge in Abigail Critical Art, and Abigail's Critical Art has the most massive hitbox in the game.
It did. They nerfed it season 4.
Okay.
Yeah, because people not being able to like bait it by neutral jumping across it up when they intentionally mean to, they kind of got rid of that.
So the reason why I think it's interesting that he flew over that Karen heavy punch is because it's got 2 hitboxes, one above her and then one in front of her. And the fact that he was able to dodge both of them with that fly,
Yeah.
there's some shenanigans going on there.
Yeah, no, he just flew in her face right there, and she guessed cross up and was wrong. Yeah, stuff, whatever. That's what we're talking about. Where the critical art, where he dodged the Abigail critical art. Part of it is because of the fly, but part of it is because they nerfed the hitbox in Abigail's critical art. It doesn't reach as high as it used to. So that you can, if you bait wake up critical art, if you neutral jump to bait wake up critical art, it'll miss you now.
Yeah, in this matchup in particular, I don't think that those kinds of fly shenanigans to make anti-airs whiff would really come in handy because BrolyLegs loves to anti-air with neutral jump heavy kick. Chance is just
Yeah, which hits both sides, and also like since you can't mess up the input of a charge move, if he just waits for you to start coming down and then EX SBKs, I think that'll work as well.
oh yeah, more Kage. And so much Kage, and it's just like so far I haven't really seen.
He's so free unless your character has to fight him up close. Then it's it can be bad.
He's got some stomp pressure that I haven't really looked into it to see how real it is, but
It's all minus except for heavy kick stomp, and anytime you try to do a chain into heavy kick stomp has a huge interrupt window.
so if there's one change that I see, I know this is completely off topic, but there's one change I see Kage going through like in the
That
near
was sick.
future.
That was such a sick bait when he stayed down with the card card.
It'll be his confirms into his Shoryukens, because that's been, every Kage I've played has whiffed 1 or 2 Shoryukens in my face just trying to combo it, and it's just so
Yeah. The Tatsu into DP.
yeah.
I missed Tatsu into EX DP a bunch when I was messing with him earlier. Like
It's like range specific and like it's just so like fiddly, even more fiddly than like Ken's confirms into DP. So I
That
feel
was
like
good
they might buff that.
yeah, they could. I could see that.
The Kage Shinryuken.
So yeah, if he does button into heavy kick stomp, you can interrupt.
Oh, so it's exactly like Nakali's stomps, except I think the EX one's better.
I think it's actually a little worse, honestly. But the it's better on block, his heavy kick.
She's used to say, I blacklisted this guy. Good job.
Yeah, I think his heavy kick stomp is better on block than Nakali's, but the total frames on the startup and like doing it as a block string are worse. Because you can see like that heavy kick stomp is so slow. You can watch Kage do it and see like, oh, he's doing heavy kick stomp. I should press a button now. And by the time you press it, you're still in time.
Oh, so you can react to it and still jab it. That's good to know.
It's for me so far. It's been pretty easy, but also it's because they're only going to do it off of like a medium kick, or sorry, a heavy punch, which makes it more obvious. If they do heavy punch into medium stomp, that'll catch you if you try to press a button. But at the same time, that's -2 on block, so like turns over.
We saw one of those like EX Tatsu cross-up shenanigans. I'm not entirely sure how those work.
So the way it works is it can hit front or cross up. It's generally gonna hit cross up the way that they do it, but he can't. It's only +2 on hit and it's -2 on block, and so unless they get a counter hit, they can't even combo after it. Which is why everything off of it's so stupid. Yeah, everything off of it's worthless if you do the instant air one. Now, if you just do a jump into EX Tatsu, which can get a little ambiguous, that's +2 or 3 on block, and I think +6 on hit. So like the frame data is different depending on if you do instant air or not. I'm not sure how or why it got programmed that way, but it is.
Alrighty, guys. Looks like we're ready to get the show on the road. We're gonna go to the quick countdown timer, and then we'll get on with FGC Jesus versus BrolyLegs. Stay tuned.
No, it's
I
there.
hear sound.
I hear sound.
Alrighty, welcome everybody to another new Challenger 1st to 10 exhibition. We're back after a brief break. My name is Mount Lover.
And I'm Parabasaur.
And today we're going to be bringing to you BrolyLegs and FGC Jesus, two returning exhibition contestants. BrolyLegs recently won his last exhibition versus Mike Too Strong, and FGC Jesus. We don't have to mention what happened there. But
I appreciate you pronouncing that correctly. It's with a K, Strunk.
Mike Too Strong. Okay, gotcha. But so yeah, we're definitely gonna see how these two go head to head in this matchup. Both of these characters, as you pointed out in the pre-show, did gain brand new moves since season 4, and so that's gonna be something to look out for.
Getting up the fight card here. Sorry, I was a little distracted. I'm talking in chat with Steve, but yeah. So Broly, you've seen both these guys before. We got a card here actually new for FGC Jesus as a Fang main. Some of his noticeable play styles, right? His aggression, for sure. He likes to get in. He likes to stay in on you. And Fang pressure can be really difficult to deal with. Fang can stay plus for a while if you don't know your small opportunities to get out, or how to stop him from getting that going in the first place. He has no problem taking risks, which makes him kind of unpredictable. And that kind of Fang is something that you don't really see much. But then, of course, going over to BrolyLegs, the man who plays with his face. If you've never seen a video of it, you got to watch it. He's an inspiration story of the FGC who says, I want to play and I'm going to play and nothing's going to stop me. And that's kind of his attitude. He's got a great attitude in life and to anybody that he deals with. And in the game, he just works really, really hard and he makes it work for himself. So literally plays with his face. Super strong mental game. It's hard to get him to crack. And he's a big poke guy. He will gladly win with 15 fierces if that's what it takes.
All right. Looks like we're about ready to get the show on the road. Whenever these guys are set, we can just go ahead and get started. All right, so let me know in chat who you think is going to take it between FGC Jesus and BrolyLegs. As a commentator, I can't be biased. I think.
This is gonna be good. Honestly, I have no way of calling this. I really don't know what the score is going to be.
I have no idea what this matchup is like. I think I've seen it like a few times in the past, and so I feel like Chun has a few unique options against Fang that can kind of shut down this pressure. I think that crouching light kick pays off in spades and just like interrupting like fake extended frame traps out of Fang. So we'll see how much usage BrolyLegs gets out of that.
Yeah, the range is interesting too, because Fang does have pretty decent range, and he's got the ability to kind of manipulate his jump arc, so things can get really, really weird. So I just don't know how this is going. The answer's calling 10-4. Whose favor?
He says it could go either way, just 10-4 in one direction or the other.
10, either one can win 10-4. That's 10-4. That's an interesting way to call it. 10-4, anyone.
All right, you know what? 10-5. No, I was kidding. All right, right off the bat, BrolyLegs not caring about that V-skill poison, just like he should.
Ooh, I gotta play catch up. I'm gonna get the quick stuff here.
Yeah, sure thing.
All right, there it is.
Ooh, no, good shimmy there for FGC Jesus, and right away it's looking like BrolyLegs needs to sort of get his sea legs when it comes to dealing with this matchup. And FGC Jesus is flying around. That's the second fly that we've seen so far.
Promise, he pressed the wrong button. He pressed medium kick instead of heavy. Or maybe he pressed heavy too soon and he didn't get the turnaround. That would have actually hit cross up and he could have kept going. Ooh, yeah, how's Chun going to get around this? If he's going to be able to set up... Oh, punish. If he's going to set up kind of mid to full screen with the cloud and the fireballs, I'm not sure what Chun's options are to get through that.
Yeah, so far BrolyLegs has been playing around a little bit with fireballs, but I feel like it's a losing battle there between these two.
That's a bad punish attempt, and this is going to put FGC Jesus at pretty high stun. Going to go ahead and run away. Smart call.
Get out of that situation. Go back to full screen where he knows that BrolyLegs is struggling right now. Yep.
Can't jump that. So frustrating. Fang can make you very frustrated very fast. Especially with that poison ticking down on your health, it really increases your feeling of I got to do something. And then he throws out there, he gets that EX sleeve spaced nice and well, so it's safe regardless if it hits you or not. Excellent play so far by Jesus, keeping it really, really frustrating.
These flies. Oh man, FGC Jesus.
Oh, he messed up the anti-air timing.
I think we saw like 4 flies so far just in that first round.
I like the way too, when she finally touched him, he just V-skilled, ran away just to keep that frustration level up. Like, oh, you got in. No, you didn't see it.
Canceling out that fireball. So far, yeah, the projectile game is really going in Jesus' favor.
Yep, there you go. Don't jump it.
quickly figures something out.
Frustration, spinning bird kick, and it's showing. It's showing. Broly's. Oh.
Yeah, Broly's going to need to make some adjustments post-haste when it comes to this matchup. And there are options that he can explore. Like I said earlier, when it comes to that fly, ooh, I was just about to say that neutral jumping heavy kick makes for a good anti-air, but it didn't come out there.
Wow, that was a pretty dominating game one from FGC Jesus. That's looking like a bad matchup.
That was looking like a lack of matchup knowledge is what that was. I feel like BrolyLegs is going to need to figure out how to get around, not necessarily the poison balls, that's not really the threat here. The threat is that cloud. BrolyLegs is not really sure how to get past that. He's just throwing fireballs into the wind. Yeah, I feel like he's going to need to start exploring some options, like maybe trying to sweep through it, maybe trying to use back heavy punch with the projectile nullification properties on that.
Here's the thing, is that BrolyLegs, and especially Chun anyways, likes to utilize her walk, right? She's got solid, like pretty solid walk speed, and that's what really opens up her poke game with her pierces and stuff like that. And the way that FGC Jesus is putting the sweeps, the knees, and all this stuff in there, mixed with the fireballs, he's having a really hard time getting his walk kind of rhythm going, and it's just killing his neutral, and so he's running into so many buttons just like that.
FGC Jesus with the wake up heavy punch gets the crush counter. I am not sure what BrolyLegs is doing there, but he did get hit.
Nice punish. He needs to go now.
Gets the V trigger activation. This is going to be good, Oki. Okay. Went for like I think the built-in shimmy on that forward heavy kick, and instead
he was going for a throw bait, and he kind of read the throw with the wake up jump attack.
Yeah, the catch, the coward crouch kicks.
Oh, as you're saying, the neutral heavy kick attempt.
It has no hurt box. I'm calling it now. That fly has no hurt box.
That means he has two moves then that eliminate his hurt box, because coward crouch almost doesn't have one either.
And I was going to say that one thing that Chun has that's unique versus Fang is that when she tries to take a turn to the 3-frame, she uses crouching like kick, which does interrupt the coward crouch.
Yeah, finally getting a chance there on his timing there. So the back heavy kick was sweet anti-air, stuffed him right in his mouth.
Ooh, okay. Good catch there with that EX legs. Just jumping back and laughing. That's the name of the game for Fang.
Jesus is just keeping everything so tight. I mean,
I just realized now that Fang has that fly, he has a much easier way of getting out of the corner. Before he would have to commit to something like a V reversal.
You're right. That could be a really strong way. I didn't even think about that. I'm sure all Fang Danes did though.
Absolutely.
Yep, you're gonna get hit. I think that juggles in V trigger. I think he could have gotten something there actually.
Wow. Oh my God, BrolyLegs does not know how to anti-air that.
He's gotten it once. He's just so unused to the timing. He got
it with, I think it was a jump forward button.
No, it's back anti-air
that.
The one time he did anti-air, it was a back heavy kick, yeah.
Mujin Kyaku says air-to-air fly. I mean, I did think that Chun's neutral jumping heavy kick would be a good anti-air for it, but we saw that whiff earlier, so...
I think he messed up his timing, honestly.
Maybe,
I mean, he's just looking really lost in terms of, like, timing and what he needs to do.
Yeah, back heavy kick seems like a good option. Although we saw it work once and we saw it whiff once. So, I mean, maybe BrolyLegs will just get a feel for the timing and spacing too. Oh my goodness, that stop was so close to the ground.
For some reason, crouch medium kick decided it's going to anti-air now.
Looks like these two got some rollbacks. Feeling it out?
Okay, that was everybody. I wasn't sure if that was just me or not.
Yeah. I feel like that crouching stomp, that really close to the ground stomp could have gone into some pressure, but they had some freezing there.
So I think, the obvious thing is that Chun at this range should be sliding, right? She should be crouching, medium punching underneath these fireballs, but because of the way Fangs go with the second one, she'll hit him, and then the fireball hits her, and then he combos off of it. So it's just like one of her best anti-fireball tools gets neutralized by Fang. Great punish.
If you could whiff punish the up fireballs with EX legs, I believe the forward movement there will... Oh, okay, there is the...
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Forward movement will avoid those balls from falling on your head. Other than that, the only other option is like, CA.
Or sweep. You can honestly sweep him. It'll stop the second one from coming out.
Gotcha. Ooh, there we go. BrolyLegs starting to get a feel for how to anti-air that.
No, I know crouching medium kick has always been a solid anti-air. I was just goofing, man.
For Fang, yeah, that far crouching medium kick anti-air.
It makes me mad that it is, but I know it has been. That's not news. But I appreciate the info.
Whoa, okay.
There it is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, get a little slide action. There we go. He's in a much better range now. This is where he needs to stay
over here.
But test because they're quicker.
All right, doesn't even need to fly out. BrolyLegs just creates a ton of space.
Oof, that hurts. Yes.
Here we go, back in the corner.
Conversion.
Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, you saw they both went. He went for the throw.
I think he was a little bit too early there on the throw.
Nice. Just blowing up the mix-up. That's totally correct play there. I think next time he throws a fireball, slide activate, right? Slide activate.
Ooh,
That was so sick. I saw you do it.
I don't even
once.
know what to say about that.
I saw you do it
Went
once.
for the EXDP, completely was invulnerable through a lot of those balls, but then still got clipped on the last active frame, one of those balls.
But no, it's the coward crouch, right? The hitbox didn't interact, so he just stayed under it.
Yeah.
And then he just stood up and punished him. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I think what he needed to do there was as soon as he threw something, do crouching medium kick slide activate.
Oh, that corner pressure out of
pressure.
There we go. You need to reversal.
For everyone. Yep, that is
Don't counter hit Godoki.
That is Le Plus. Cross up, let's go. He needs this.
Now it's back to neutral.
Oh, he messed up. Get off the pressure.
Okay.
Nice.
Good pick up off the cross counter.
As an answer. So, what happened there? Oh, he messed up his combo. So he puts the cloud down, right? And then he goes to throw his fireball. Oh, he tried one of the.
I'm not sure.
He tried one of the mix-ups.
It was almost cool.
It was almost.
He's going for the fancy fly stick because he knows we want to see it.
Yeah. He's giving the people what they want. Plus 2-game lead. He's feeling pretty good.
Oh no, big whiff there. No whiff punish.
He was trying to do legs into activate.
BrolyLegs still does have that V trigger. Oh no, but he's going to get clipped by the second low, and that's going to be game number 3 there for FGC Jesus.
That was a really good answer going back to when he crush countered him with the standing heavy kick when he put the cloud down. So he puts the cloud down, right? And then he goes to throw the fireballs, which puts his arms in front of the cloud, right? So he's standing heavy kicks to clap him on his hands, which makes him avoid the cloud. And then when he gets clapped, it all disappears so that he can go ahead and finish up on that. It was a great answer.
Oh, BrolyLegs backing off for the start of the round here.
Punish. Sweeping the whiffed fierce. That's ridiculous.
Oh, and then right off the bat, BrolyLegs back into a corner. Absolutely nothing you can do in that situation. That is just an awful situation to be put in.
He's got him cornered, though. He needs to hold him here. The anti-airs are just not happening. He's so afraid to anti-air him because he's not sure if he's going to fly or not. And he's sick of whiffing.
FGC Jesus going for that crouching medium punch. -2 on block, but do it anyways. There's the V-trigger activation.
That was supposed to be a V-reversal. He wanted the V-reversal to hit.
Gotcha. There's the fly out of the corner, just like we were talking about earlier. Gets him out for free. BrolyLegs manages to catch him again. One throw away from death.
Oh, can't catch the
Oh,
jab.
it's the jab.
Yep, dash up jab is good. I haven't seen Broly use the new move yet.
I have not seen any of it. Yeah, you're right. Oh, interesting trade there.
For juggle potential on
Surprise,
V-trigger
no crush counter.
roof with this buff.
Oh, the back throw to avoid those poison balls. That was genius. Good punish here.
I wonder if he should have critical arted. Just go ahead and get the meter out and start building more.
I was going to say that critical art is going to come in handy, but immediately going to spend the cash on the EX legs.
Yep. I thought it was going to be instant air.
All right, the stun bar builds down for FGC Jesus. Ooh, the V-reversal gets blocked. This is looking a little bit rough here, but there we go. 1 EX legs, and you're out.
So, I've seen some amazing adaptation from FGC Jesus off of like Broly doing something just once, like he did when he saw that to get out of the mix-up, he tried to use spinning bird kick and he baited it. But Broly is stuck with the back heavy kick, meaty, like a good 7 times or so in a row in the past 3 games, and Jesus hasn't been doing anything about it. He's just kind of like continued to get worked by the follow-up button. Because it's the same
Jesus continue to press buttons there. Still a scrub says this Sphinx sucks. He's kind of up 3-1, but BrolyLegs does take his first game in this set. Oh, okay, jumping up into the poison ball there.
Yeah, it's such a bad spot for Chun. She really can't do much about this. She's looking to finagle her way into that kind of bout crouching medium kick.
Ooh, okay.
We're gonna go to the corner
BrolyLegs
now.
just sort of walks. FGC sees his back. It's a clean jump in.
Ooh, needed that cross up because she needed
Absolutely.
She needed to keep him tracked down.
This round is immediately. Oh, there we go.
Yep, opts for the side switch. Go ahead and corner. You can see them both. They're kind of like just playing around this one corner. This whole round, ever since that first jump in, they've just been kind of playing.
Little roundhouse just to call out the poison balls. And just like you said, the second ball does not come out.
Yeah, if you hit him, it's done. This is a good combo. New move?
Oh, he tried the new move. The stops, but still managed to pick it back up off the ground. All right.
He tried the new move.
Round 2. Fight.
I was excited. I saw it come out. I thought we were getting the goods. So yeah, Broly.
There's the sweep right through the poison cloud. Very good option.
You know what this honestly looks like? It looks like about around game 4 that Broly's like, oh yeah, I remember this matchup now. That's really what it's kind of been looking like.
He's going back into the matchup mode. Good shot
like that.
Collapse that.
Actually hitting the coward's crouch on that one. Like it looks like he's really gone. Oh yeah, I remember this matchup now. Great spacing by FTC Jesus though, but no.
There's the noodle jump heavy kick.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take the corner back. We're gonna take the corner back.
Yeah, both these guys just have options to escape the corner pretty easily.
So he can. I don't know if he wants to test the reactions, but every time he puts a cloud down or he throws the fireballs, Broly can react with a critical art here.
Same thing. Yeah, BrolyLeg.
That could be a critical art.
Any one of these up balls is just critical art territory for BrolyLegs right now.
He's daring him to do it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it would have killed. He might have actually.
I think she got a buff on it, but if hitting raw, it would have been put at least at 1 touch.
There's the fly. Oh, yeah, this back heavy kick comes out too early. Luckily, he doesn't get whip punished.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get you out of here. Oh, just sweep him in the mouth. He did it. He did it. It didn't look like a safe jump to me. Did it look like a safe jump to you?
I don't know.
Alright, slide activate the classic.
Activation.
The number of multi-hitting normals that Fang has is kind of ridiculous. He has so
He's
many.
number 2. Everything hits twice.
You're right. You're right. Oh, catches
Here we go.
What a call out. That was
From there.
I guess it's kind of a safe bet, right? Because if you don't backdash, it's a cross up, and if you do, I punish you. So it's like it was a nice little call there because he did it twice in a row, and one time it crossed up.
Both these guys roughly on equal health here. Down to 1 confirm. 1 button here even. Ooh, that's nice. That's just such an awful situation to be in with a corner with a poison cloud right in front of you.
That was gross. So I mean, you saw it right. FTC Jesus just hung at about max distance, max sleeves, max everything to just do super safe chipping until he could put that cloud down and go for the win. Because if she blocks that, she punishes him on landing. It's over.
And in that situation, you just have to be like, okay, what do I DP? Do I block low? Do I block high? All 3 of these are risks.
It was a good play. It was a good play. Air to air there. Nice cross under. Great block though.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, BrolyLegs respecting FTC Jesus just a little bit too much here. Gets walked into the corner, and there's the CC sweep. This is free reign for FTC Jesus to do whatever he wants. There's the cloud in the corner. Balls on BrolyLegs, just trying to jab through that. Luckily, he doesn't run into the poison cloud.
That took him a while. Took him a while to get out of that one. Finally found a sweep though. Oh, he could have whiff punished.
Ooh, no whiff punish on that sweep. I think he was probably anticipating the second hit to connect.
Wow, he beat the EX spinning bird kick. That was nuts. No new move.
Oh, that's the second time that we've seen BrolyLegs drop that stomp combo. It's unfortunate.
Probably hasn't been in the lab with it too much.
There's the Fang V-Trigger 2 activation. So much scarier in this mode.
Ooh, okay. I don't know if that was better to stop him from crossing through with the jab and take the poison balls, but that's what he went with. Nice air to air
again on that fly.
Oh, great tech.
Okay. FGG just sort of whips on the way down. BrolyLegs backs up, makes that jump and whiff. Realizing that on the way down from that fly, you have almost no forward momentum. So yeah, you just go straight down with that.
That was definitely a little panicky on the jabs on the landing. I think if he would have just chilled and just waited for Fang to fall, he could have.
No, it's a composed jab whiff punish. What are you talking about? This is Street Fighter 5, where whiff punishes are easy.
Whiff punishes are easy. in that closing, right? If he's gonna fly like that, probably for Chun the best thing he could do is just sit down, straight down, and wait for him to fall. Because it doesn't matter which side he falls on. Just rip out the spinning bird kick as soon as he starts landing.
FTC Jesus so far has had masterful awareness of his stun bar, able to get out of bad situations and avoid getting stunned all set.
Yep. Yeah. Good point. Good point. Been really aware. Great air to air. Finding some answers now.
There's the immediate V-Trigger activation as soon as he has it.
Good read.
Ooh, okay, just a light command dash under the fireball.
Broly just needs 1 touch now. He's going to keep it as cool as he can. Cool as the other side of the pillow. Yep.
There it is. BrolyLegs takes game number 2. We have ourselves a hell of a match.
4-2, yeah. Just keeping it close now. That early lead, we'll see if it comes back to bite him if he can't close that out by the time we get to 10, or if he can start to string together some wins here.
Not sure that we've seen any particular adaptations out of BrolyLegs when it comes to like the zoning game. He's just had sort of like better awareness. He's just been sort of letting BrolyLegs get away. I mean, he's been sort of letting FGGs get away with those balls a little bit less. Not sure why he jumped over that V skill though.
Yeah, sometimes you feel like you can avoid the orb, you might as well, right? Not just take some ticks over time.
Yeah, it's a trap. It's always a trap. It's a trap. Ooh. BrolyLegs not calling out those up balls. Ooh. So I'm not a big fan of BrolyLegs' panic button of sort of hitting crouching jab out of situations. I feel like there's a lot of ways that could get him counter hit, get him crouch countered. Especially if FGG decides to start using coward crouch a little bit more often, he can go right under those jabs.
That could have been really tricky. I feel like he could have actually ended up on the other side since the way he was standing up with that medium kick.
Alright, BrolyLegs just tries to back jump, takes a little bit of damage, but manages to get out of that situation.
Jesus really pressing the issue here. I wonder if it might be smarter just to back off. Nope, we're gonna get him. Nope. Whatever works, right?
Okay, so you know what I think I'm seeing here is that FG Jesus has been flying around so much that he's made BrolyLegs sort of hyper aware of that fly option. And so instead of autopiloting the anti-airs, he has to like look for the fly. What do I do? Do I air to air? And that's just sort of making the normal jump ins more free for Jesus here.
It is, yeah. It's ruined his expectations and reactions for a jump in, and so he doesn't feel confident or comfortable whenever he goes to the air. Oh, great staggered medium just messes up the combo though.
It's sort of like the same effect that happens when you're up against like a Bison or a Vega, and you're just like, you get conditioned by what Devil's Reverse, the flying Barcelona attack, and you get hesitant to go for the normal anti-airs.
Right. Or they're coming down the same way multiple times.
Setup.
That's Fang's game, man. D will tell you he believes Fang is a mix-up character at heart, and when he gets going, he's rough. He's
Absolutely.
really rough. And so I think that was, that would have been disgusting. He could have gone to critical art off that.
Yeah, I was just expecting a cross under, but he was going for some kind of sick kill right there.
Wow, he just went for it. He just went for it. So I think that's why they honestly added that whole fly mechanic, right? Is to give him another way of mixing up, rather than just his whatever it is. Nishikyu? No, that's the balls. I forget what the dash is.
Nikankyaku, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. So it's like another layer of mix-up potential for him, which, I mean, you see it's been working. It's been really making it more difficult to figure out what Fang's doing when. Oh, just a little too far for the bird kick. For those playing at home, that was a spacing issue on why the bird kick missed there. He was a little too far away.
For those playing at home. Those playing along.
Yeah. For the live studio audience. Oh, the cross up. He's going to catch out there. Nope. Gonna get a little meter here.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been enough to kill. Ooh, okay. Good call on the EX spinning bird kick. One more touch here to close out this game.
Yeah. Don't test it. You are not going to get Broly to do something stupid.
Okay.
That was a great move. It was a good read. And he messed up the...
Yeah. I was wondering if he was going to go for the EX spinning bird kick, but BrolyLegs has more sense than that.
Broly. Not Broly. He's not that kind of player. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just finds the jab. That's all it takes. FGG just made him work for that last bit of health, though.
He did. But that's why we put it on the fight card. You saw how hard it was to get him to crack. Broly's not the cracking kind of player. He just won't do it. He doesn't care. You're not gonna get him to bird kick. You're not gonna get him to hound you with a jump in or some dashes to try and force that last bit of life. He'll let it come to him the safe way.
The roundhouse at the start of the round, starting off to a good foot. Now we're seeing BrolyLegs start to get into his element.
Did you mean that, or did you accidentally say it was a good foot with the opening roundhouse?
It was absolutely accidental, but I'll own up to it. Oh, no punish on the sweep. He could have gotten the EX legs.
Ooh, throws him out of it.
Yeah.
A little bit off on the timing. The second ball couldn't save him.
Yeah, I love that option, just the backdoor to avoid getting hit by the projectiles.
FGCG's has actually had a pretty good read on Broly's fireball patterns. He's gotten a lot of, like with doing his orbs into a command dash to combo off of it, or a jump over Broly's fireballs. That is one thing he's definitely had a good read on.
I do not like Broly backing himself in the corner there. Panicked a little bit too much seeing those EX balls. And now he is in a bad situation. And there it is.
Broly's patience there honestly got him out of a sticky scenario, because you saw FTC Jesus tried to set up a tricky, ambiguous mix-up to close out, but since he was down, the balls were gone, so he had to just stick with a normal meaty. It didn't work out. Broly must have pressed something, but, you know, just seeing the decision to stay down there and be patient helped him not deal with the worst
BrolyLegs
scenario.
holding on to this meter right now, and I'm not sure why.
He does.
He's got something in his up his sleeve right now. He's been sitting on CA for a while, and he's had a lot of opportunities to spend that cash, and he is holding on to it.
He hasn't used critical art once, actually.
I think he's looking for it, honestly. I think now that he's within critical art kill damage. Okay, okay.
No, now he'll probably only use 1 bar. You'd save the critical art at this point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you'd save it, but he's been holding on to it since the beginning of the round. I'm not entirely sure why, if it's a conscious decision or not. Nope. All right, there it goes.
There he is, though, calling out the fireball again, just like I said.
Oh,
Calls it out, gets that really cool Fang-specific full-screen punish, but you're going to die now. You're going to die today.
The counter hit crouch medium punch, and that's all it takes.
You're going to die today. Does she get a buff on her spinning bird kick damage in V-Trigger 1?
I don't know. I can't honestly say.
I think she does. Don't quote me.
All right, BrolyLegs backing off, throwing out a fireball, but yeah, it's an uphill battle.
Fang flying all over the place. Nice.
There we go. Now BrolyLegs going for the cash.
Wasn't counter hit, so he can't combo.
Okay, gets the air to air.
Skew.
Ooh, BrolyLegs panics, jumps up into those poison balls. I want to see a lot more EX legs to whiff punish the up balls. I feel like
didn't
that's
activate off
used
that.
option.
I'm actually thoroughly surprised he didn't activate off the blocked EX legs. There it is.
Okay, trigger activation. Oh, didn't have the confirm there.
Went for the air to air, but bang a little too high on the screen. Oh, great move by Jesus.
Getting the air to air on that fly more often than he hasn't, but it's been a little bit awkward every single time.
Can we go back and talk for a second? FTC Jesus, right? He throws the orbs and he activates and recognizes that BrolyLegs is going to clear the orbs, so he gets that jump back air to air to maintain the corner position and not get punished. That was sick. Great visual recognition. BrolyLegs getting a little wild here.
Ooh, FTC Jesus pressing a button or something and clipping the last button of that EX legs, but there we go.
Messed up his throw range. He's looking for like a little micro shimmy there, but Jesus didn't bite, and then he got punished for not being close enough. 5-3 FGC Jesus.
Again, a very close match between these two.
He has hit the
That's
halfway
closer than I
point.
thought it would be, actually. What was the prediction? We had 10-4?
10-4.
I think that's already about to... Well, I mean, we'll see. But it's looking like it might be a little bit closer than that.
Ooh, bad fireball. Good read again.
Big jump in heavy out of FGC at the start of the round. He's been seeing that standing roundhouse every single time, and he's like, you know what, let's try jumping over it.
Good sweep. Excellent. Stops the pressure, gives you a second to breathe, but...
Oh, this is a bad situation for BrolyLegs.
Yeah,
he tries
that
to jump out, but no. Can't jump in on somebody who's laying on the ground like a worm.
Oh, what a reset. That was dope, and it didn't kill. Back throw would have
the
killed.
instant air.
Back throw would have killed, but that was a dope reset.
Yeah, back throw would have absolutely killed, but he totally salvaged it with the instant air overhead. Oh. All right, BrolyLegs just gets to jump in. Doesn't confirm it. BrolyLegs creating some distance here. He does not want to deal with any of this, but he's about to get walked back into the corner. And this is going to be tough. That oppressive pressure out of Fang. Nope, can't jump out because those up balls are there. Can't walk forward because the poison cloud is there. And this is about to be a stun here. There we go, EXSPK.
Good choice. That was pretty much guaranteed there on the punish because he wasn't finished dashing. So he was still on top of her. When Fang has you cornered, that's when he's easily the most devastating. That control. Oh, that was a great bait.
Hits the wrong button coming down. Doesn't get the cross up.
The level of control he has on people that are cornered is astounding, and it's infuriating. It's so hard to get out without something like a DP read or something.
He's
probably trying to keep it cool
right now. Ooh, and there it is. Good back heavy kick. That looked like it barely worked, but it did.
What's a foot duff? What do we call that? I need a term for the foot duff because that's what that was. Broly finding.
Oh no, very early on the EX SVK. Totally whiffs. BrolyLegs just getting backed up towards the corner again. He does not want to be here.
He hasn't had a great opening. Oh, there it is again.
Great confirm off that back heavy kick. Getting so much mileage off that back heavy kick meaty.
That's done? Almost.
It's stun.
I want to hit. Oh,
there it is. The first stun of the set.
There's the foot duff.
Yes, there's the new move. Oh, but he dropped the EX legs at the end.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the combo.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
So, unless there's an opportunity like for a button activate,
Good blocks on the BrolyLegs.
Broly's trigger is going to go completely to gray lifing.
Is BrolyLegs looking for the activation?
Yeah,
there it is.
I was going to say it's going to go to gray lifing Jesus down to the point that he can one touch him.
Yeah, good call on the EX Cloud there. Stops that forward momentum from that EX Fireball right away.
This is tight. This is tight.
Oh, one hit away from death for both players here.
So Jesus knows that he can go in. Jesus knows he can do this all he wants because Chun doesn't have any meter. No meter, so no reversal. So his pressure is all good that entire time. And he uses it to gray lifer down to the instant air opportunity.
And takes that win with the instant air. Nobody's reacting to that.
No, you have to guess that. It's true, you have to guess that.
You have to anticipate it and then just block it.
Yeah, you have to guess it. You have to,
make
a decision in the moment of I think it's coming.
All right, FGC just starting to take a bit more of a lead, starting to run away a little bit. Let's see if BrolyLegs can stop that win streak that FGC has going for him.
Yeah, Jesus settled back into much more comfortable rhythms and spacings here, where Broly was starting to get the better of him right around the 4-2 mark. He brought it closer, but he's starting to pull back away again.
Good anti-air.
Nice.
Ooh, that would have been thick. I would have gotten hit by that if
this seems to be the rhythm of the set, is that FGC Jesus gets a couple wins and he gets comfortable and he gets more aggressive and more wild, and Broly starts punishing that for multiple games straight. And so Broly strings together a couple of wins because Jesus gets a little more careless. So let's see, right, if his aggression is going to keep killing him or not.
Good EX SVK gets himself out of the corner there, but unfortunately it's a little bit too late. Just that low ends up chipping his health away.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, the jump in, and it's just to find a whiff punish on that start of the round EX launch. Ooh, no confirm there. Duff. Ooh, again, I really want to see some EX legs out of BrolyLegs to punish those up balls. He's just letting FGC just get away with that every single time.
Tried to wall jump out. He's just really looking for answers.
That actually, that's not a bad response for some of these situations that he's been in the corner. It just didn't happen to work out that time. I would like to see him try it again.
Well, we'll take the corner.
Oh no, the neutral jump does not work out.
Yeah, he's
bad read on.
Broly's kind of reaching, man.
Yeah,
he's kind of reaching for stuff. He's throwing things out, looking for answers, something to stop this Fang pressure.
The EX fly was so wonky just now.
Oh no, the back
confirm.
That is not a confirm, sir. Instant overhead again. Was it the third or the fourth closing out of instant overhead?
Yeah, when you're at that low life against Fang, it's just it's pretty much a wrap unless you can do something, pull out like a DP out of your pocket.
That or you need like a really good like a runaway V trigger, one that'll get you away from Fang. That's the only chance you got.
It is 7-3. Yeah, it looks like FGC is starting to run away with this just a little bit.
It's getting rough. The more comfortable Jesus is getting, the rougher. I mean, and Broly's just, I mean, it's just chipping away at his patience. You can see he's really reaching for answers, and he's getting a little frustrated.
Absolutely.
He can't play the game that he wants to play, that he enjoys and is most comfortable playing, and he's feeling just always at the disadvantage for Chun-Li's best stuff. He's found ways to maximize and to get into better ranges, but he's kind of in the frustration forgotten it.
Yeah, I do feel like there are still a few tools that he has in his pocket that he's not started experimenting with, and at this point he probably feels like he's too far into the set to start trying to experiment with new options. But
I don't know. I don't think Broly's the kind of guy. I think he's a seasoned enough player to know that that's just not true. That it's never too late in the set to start experimenting with options, especially when you're down because what you're doing is not working.
We have seen in his match against in his first 10 against against Mike Too Strong, he did in fact bust out new options every few games.
That was sick. Using the legs on the way down to punish the coward's crouch. That was kind of dope.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh no. The whiff punish on the fireball with the poison balls.
He's done that like 5 times.
Yeah.
Pulled out a fireball so many times and hit that full screen punish.
I keep saying, so not like those fireball. That fireball game, Flying Pain versus Chun, that's a really uphill battle for Chun. Every time you throw one of those out, it's a huge liability.
Gosh, it's great range. This pressure's terrible.
I feel like that had to have been an input error.
It was the V reversal.
Oh, it was the V reversal. That's what that was. Yeah, you're right.
Here's a toe.
Not sure what BrolyLegs is looking for. Starts walking forward into the coward crouch.
Fight.
Oh no, BrolyLegs doesn't manage to anti-air.
I don't know if that was a spacing thing or not. I don't know why he didn't do jab, jab, heavy punch into sleeves on that combo. He just hit crouching light kick and then gave up.
That jab, jab, heavy punch is like the most specific combo. It has to be like the second jab has some meaty. So I don't know, maybe it just wasn't that possible. Oh, gets up into the fireball. It hadn't cleared it yet. Crouching medium kick confirms. Not quite there, but all he needs is one more touch. Oh, and there's the chip!
Smart.
That was very smart.
The very first time we've seen this
Especially because of the fact that FGC just had just activated that V trigger and did not have access to that V reversal out. That 100% worked.
Gotta hold it.
Good stuff out of BrolyLegs. Pulls another win back. Brings it up to 4, but unfortunately he is still at a 3-game deficit, so he has got to start putting in work.
He is, and Jesus is on a 3-game race too, so it's not just as a 3-game deficit, but Jesus is also...
He had a 3-game, he ran away with a 3-game lead, yeah.
Yeah, quite close to the finish line, so it's not that he has to start making up ground slowly, he's got to make it up kind of quickly.
Absolutely. He needs to make a demanding comeback, and I feel like a commanding comeback, and I feel like he can do it.
Oh yeah, he could. It just depends on, one, the fortitude of Jesus, especially if he starts to lose a couple, and how well he can just keep his own cool when dealing with all this Fang stuff, because...
Oh, a little bit too early, and he just jump heavy kick. I like the attempt.
You see, the longer the pressure goes on, Broly is starting to crack at times. He does recompose himself, but he's cracked multiple times.
I feel like the telltale signs of when BrolyLegs cracks is when he starts to sort of jump back, walk back, and react to those poison balls instead of trying to challenge them. That's sort of I feel like that's
EX, a lot more EX legs too. We'll just do EX legs after stuff that he's done.
Yeah, he'll sort of been going for hard neutral reads, using EX legs like a neutral tool. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very tempting thing to do with Chun. But I feel like that EX legs would be put to better use trying to go for whiff punishes on stuff like those poison balls.
See, so something like Broly's standing up. Well, I guess because he's in block spin, so he can't. Never mind, I take it back. I was thinking of something, but I realized the obvious.
Goes for the non-confirmed. Just goes for that crouching medium kick immediately into the EX legs just in case.
Because it's not like you're punishable on block.
Jumps out of that corner, miraculously manages to get over that poison cloud. And that saved him the round just there. Ooh, good confirm.
There we go. That's about the farthest that the medium kick to bird kick can actually connect there.
Big crush counter. Oh, there's a setup into the stomp.
Ooh, yeah, he was gonna.
Jesus says nope. I saw that setup. I am going to reversal out of this.
Oh, he found a way out, but that was a really nice, like, thread the needle into activation.
Wow, what a wake-up jab. You've got poison balls above your head. He just did it anyway.
FGC Jesus had such a good call out, but he blew the punish. He didn't finish standing up before he hit the heavy punch.
BrolyLegs finds the jump in, and that's going to get him the round.
Final round.
BrolyLegs with a slight meter advantage here, and that is going to help a lot. FGC just sort of goes for a huge EX dash, throws away what little meter he has, doesn't really get anything for it.
So something like that, right? Because he really wins that round. Because he baited that bird kick, he killed him. He killed him off that. He had the meter and everything. And so how can you recompose yourself when you mess up a round by messing up your game-winning combo when you get the bait correctly? So far,
goodness, the bait on that EX spinning bird kick has got to really suck. He has not been using it that often, and the one time he decides to go for it, it gets completely red. There he goes for it again, because you might as well. Got nothing to lose at this point. But no, just poison balls all it takes.
He was trying to follow up on it for a button to activate to get the party started.
That's going to be win number 8 there for FGC. He's 2 games away from taking this first to 10.
Yeah, he can't. Broly can't trade games with him anymore if he's going to try and make this comeback.
Yeah, people in the chat talking about the new Fang move. That fly, that I feel like that's underrated. We're gonna see a lot more of that because the fact that you can just completely change your jump arc, minimize your hurt box, and just make it really awkward to anti-air you.
You know what he hasn't tried yet?
What's that?
He hasn't tried jump back air throw on it.
Oh, that's right. Chun has an air throw.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about what would I do. I'd try air throw on it. I'm like, wait a minute, Chun has one.
Chun absolutely has an air throw. It's a very good air throw too. That's what I'm talking about. Chun has so many options that I want to see some more experimentation out of BrolyLegs. Oh, again, just respecting those poison balls on the way up. You absolutely have to challenge that if you want to beat this matchup. Oh my goodness, the whiff sweep. That's gotta suck.
FCG's is going up another round.
Yep, up 1 round, up 1 bar meter as well. Oh no, BrolyLegs backs up at the start. Oh no, gets hit by the second.
Actually stood up.
Hit.
That's happened so often to everybody. Just stand up and get hit by the second hit of the sweep. It's so annoying.
Alright, jab, jab, EX legs. Gonna go for the meaty there. Alright, FGC just gets out of that situation, recognizes that he's in a bad rhythm.
Oh, yes. He's done really well to punish Coward's Crouch, like, when he knows he can. Something like doing that crouching medium kick to just punch him in the mouth. And to, EX leg and stuff like that. So, I mean,
BrolyLegs wishes he had a bar right about now.
Yeah.
That way. Oh, he finds it, he immediately uses it.
One touch, what's it gonna be? Instant overhead. No, you gotta do it back, man. There it is. Yes, do it back. Do it back.
Instant stomp and absolutely connected with it.
Do it back.
Still in a bit of a meter deficit, but yeah, that was convincing.
I have an instant foot too. Oh, eating so much damage for challenging these strings at the wrong time.
Absolutely, but you have to. You can't just let Fang play this game. It absolutely sucks for Chun in this matchup that she does not have a V reversal that knocks down.
So what he's doing there, he's not just like V skill jumping forward for no reason. It's that Chun's V skill jump forward has a hitbox on the way up, and what he's looking to do is, since it takes a second to come out, is to catch delayed throw tech by jumping up
There's
forward
the
into
move.
him.
Oh, but again, the drop.
And so when you see him just randomly jump over Fang meaty, that's what he's going for. And he's just either the Fang isn't pressing throw tech or his spacing's off. A lot of jumping from Broly, going a little wild. Tried to just rip out an EX legs there.
He's been finding some success just jumping forward out of the corner when he's had to deal with that poison cloud, but after she just quickly caught on, he's like, I'm not gonna let you do this.
Ooh, punish, let's go.
Big punish on the lunge.
Oh, he needed that, but going right into the EX balls was smart. Okay, okay.
BrolyLegs is at a health lead. He does not have to take any risks right now. Oh no, he's in the corner and there goes the health lead.
Instant overhead's coming, instant overhead. You see him standing up, it's because he wants to stop instant overhead. Oh, catches him.
That was just a bad situation to be in. Even if he'd gone for like the EX SBK, Fang didn't have to press any buttons. That would have been a bait.
Yeah, the fly. He wanted to anti-air the fly and he couldn't get it. And that's how he was able to close out the round. I mean, that fly's been everything. That fly's
like that. FGC is up 9-4. The prediction was 10-4. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, yo.
The answer had the call.
You gotta win one, Broly. You gotta win one. Don't let D be right.
For the sake of messing up the prediction, please, Broly. Oh no, the cancellation properties of the lunge. Oh no, BrolyLegs just wakes up and eats the poison balls. Working out a stun here. Yeah, at this point, he just needs to reversal just to get rid of it. There it is.
Yep.
Oh, finds the crouching medium kick into the spinning bird kick. One button confirms.
Koken. Yeah,
another overcommitting with those fireballs and just gets jumped in on.
He's been so good at reading the fireball.
Oh, now FGC just realizes, hey, alright. He's like, I don't need to take any risks. Just stands at full screen, waits for BrolyLegs to try to do something.
Man, he's on set point.
That is absolutely true. FGC is here on set point here versus BrolyLegs. Oh, the crush counter sweep. And then the double knee counter.
That side throw.
BrolyLegs trying to play patient, but it can get really frustrating against a character like Fang. Not even attempting to punish the sweep. I don't think he could have. Oh no, the shimmy once again. This is the third time we saw BrolyLegs get hit by that. And this is a bad situation.
Okay, using the jab to stop him from passing through. He's got to get something started. Pressure's on.
BrolyLegs does have that V trigger activated. Don't know if it's gonna be enough.
He's all over. He's just all over him. He's not going to stop. He's going to go in until he dies.
EX legs. Oh, okay, he managed to stay in front, but doesn't pick up the confirm there. He needs one more touch.
What?
Empty jump. Ooh. Didn't quite do anything with it. Oh no. BrolyLegs locked up a little bit there. Didn't quite know what he was doing with that pressure. He had the momentum going in his favor, but it's going to go to FGC. Jesus, it's going to be taking it exactly with D-Answer's prediction of 10-4. Good job to D-Answer. D-Answer's the real winner here with that prediction right at the start of the match. But also, big ups to BrolyLegs and FGC Jesus. That was a fun match to watch. It was good to see.
That was actually really fun. See a lot of new stuff.
Yeah,
BrolyLegs giving the props. He knows he got worked. Got to hit the lab on that matchup.
Everybody's got to hit the lab on that fly. Everybody needs to hit the lab right now and start experimenting with what to do against that fly, because that looks really awkward anti-air. But thank you, everybody. If you want to check out BrolyLegs, you already know where to find him, at BrolyLegs or twitch.tv/BrolyLegs. Same for FGC Jesus. I believe he streams pretty often. You can catch him at FGC Jesus or twitch.tv/FGC_.
You look at good guy BrolyLegs. He's just like, yeah, it lags, it happens. I don't mind.
I love you, BrolyLegs. You're the best dude in the world. Alrighty.
I told you his attitude was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
But no, that was actually a really great set. We saw a lot of the new stuff. We saw a lot of the buffs come into play. It just looked like a lot of matchup inexperience on Broly's end compared to what FGC Jesus was ready to do. And yeah, he definitely did look a little rusty, as he said, his first day in months. So he definitely had some rusty he needed to knock off. But it was a great set. It was really fun. It was exciting.
Yeah, I look forward to BrolyLegs once he gets more of a hang on that new V skill follow-up move. We saw him going for it a few times, and he dropped it every time. But I feel like once he gets
he did, yeah, he actually did fully complete the combo. It was good though. I mean, there was some really great reads. There's some really great reads by Jesus' part, kind of all throughout. Broly displayed some of just his classic fundamentals that he's been developing and kind of leaning on for over a decade. And so there was just really great stuff to see. Go back and watch for anyone that was watching this set or wants to go back and watch the VOD.
Yeah, we do have tons of VODs of previous exhibitions that you guys can check out. And if you liked what you saw, you can check us out again. I believe next week we're going to have another First to 10 exhibition. Same time, same place. Stay tuned for that. But thank you guys all for joining us. Shout outs to Mr. Vinegar, who puts these things together, and also shout outs to Unequaled Media, who's been shouting us out on their stream on twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters. My name has been Mount Lover.
And I'm Frabasaur.
See you guys next week.
See ya.
We're going to send it over to Brian F. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty.